Do you know, I'm not going to lie, when lockdown first happened, I was really struggling because everyone at first were like, oh, this is the perfect time to get creative. This is where you should just embrace everything you're doing, use your free time. And I was like, I can't do that because I was so used to being out on the go. You know, I was working, I was studying, I was doing my music. So whenever I was home, I was so used to just doing nothing. Like that was my space for just chilling out. So all of a sudden having to spend all that time at home, it was so hard for me in the beginning to kind of switch up to be like, okay, now this is my space where I actually have to get stuff done. So to be honest, the first 3 months, I was really, really struggling. But then, you know, the whole personal kind of reflection that comes with it, that kind of came first for me. Because all of a sudden I had all this time to just reflect on my own routines, like what do I actually do, what do I actually enjoy doing, what do I need. Because as well, being out on the go every single day, I mean, most people are nowadays, you don't really stop to just reflect on what you're actually doing or how you're actually feeling. So it was a good time for me to kind of just sit back for a bit and be like, cool, I've got some stuff I need to work on. And once I did that, the whole creative side of it really came in much more natural way than it has before. So now I really feel like, cool, this was actually, in a way or another, a really kind of good experience for me just to breathe for a bit and just actually do some cool stuff and just do it in a more relaxed way, I think. I'm such an old soul. I'm not going to lie. You know, throughout the pandemic, it was jigsaw puzzles, it was knitting, it was the crosswords, listening to the radio, like old school radio stations, sitting for 7 hours straight, just doing that. I found so much inner peace doing that. And I've always been a bit of a nerdy person, but that literally blew my mind during the pandemic. And just in a way, just with the whole, you know, it's a stressful life. I think everyone kind of lives a stressful life. So for the first time in a long time, actually having those evenings where I had to kill, you know, 5-6 hours, jigsaw puzzles are brilliant. I'm telling you, it's the biggest stress relief you'll ever try in your life. I think, because I know when, you know, lockdown happened, I just kind of realized that, you know, shit, like I'm a creative person. I need to do stuff. Not doing things really stresses me out. That's like my peak of anxiety when I'm not busy. And you know, some days it's hard to write a song, and all of a sudden I couldn't perform, and that's like my main outlet for everything. So I felt really helpless, and I was like, how can I use my creativity in something else than just writing a song? Because I can't do that every single day. That's really hard for me. So I just started talking to my friends about it. I've always really liked photography, for example, and also as well being at home, having so much more time to like reach out to my friends, having, you know, proper conversations again, actually catching up, because obviously everyone was dealing with it in such a different way. So it really gave me the opportunity to just talk to my friends, talk to people that I really look up to in a very different way. And it kind of just ended with, you know, that's a really cool thing I've never done before. So what I'm doing now with a friend actually is that we're gonna put together like a digital magazine where we basically just interview people that we find really cool, people that kind of pushes boundaries in the creative industries, because we're always like, oh, this person's so cool, I'm gonna go on their Instagram, I'm gonna see what they're up to, and just really, you know, go back, listen to the music instead of just calling them up, talking to them and be like, so what's your inspirations? What do you do? How do you think? How do you work? So I think just the concept of talking and communicating really changed for me throughout lockdown as well. So that was really cool. It really opened my eyes a bit. I'm definitely, you know, the rest of 2020, there's a lot of writing for me. Like I said, beginning of the lockdown, it took a while for me to get into being creative, to kind of find that headspace of doing that, just because there was so much other stuff going on in the world, and you kind of had to put yourself in the backseat for a bit and just kind of realize what was going on in the rest of the world. But you know, with this release, I'm definitely in that mindset of just getting back into writing, you know, recording all of that. So we've got a few songs ready, definitely writing some more. 2021 will be the year of the EP, that's for sure. We're getting there, it's almost there. So, you know, it's good times ahead. I'm kind of embracing what's left of 2020, just relaxing, having fun in the moment, and see what happens. That's a good question. I mean, it's been a year of personal growth for sure this year. But you know, like I said before, I'm doing more of, you know, that whole platform of digital magazine, you know, just getting some cool creatives together. I love just the idea of having a platform for people to come together, do whatever they want to do that's creative, just bringing people together, because I feel like, especially now, people want that space, they need that space. So I definitely want to grow that, you know, expand on that thought, meet more people, talk to more people. I feel like it's a great time to learn from each other as well.